And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2017 YugiTuber Grand Championship. In this match, we have Vexacus4666, who's going to be playing Dark Lords, going up against TeamSamuraiX1, who's playing, I believe, Windwitch Invoked Artifact. And big shoutouts to MST TV, as always, for hooking us up with the intro and the logo for this year. Check out his channel and be sure to give him a sub. But with us for this commentary, we have none other than the one, the only, Glasgow Yu-Gi-Oh!
Happening, plebs, really out here. How y'all doing?
So it's fitting that you get a nice meta matchup for you. Well, I mean, Dark Lord actually isn't too meta.
Well, my biggest question here, of course, since it's 6am, I want to know, is this the best deck?
It has to be the best Windwitch Invoked Artifact deck ever.
Yeah, and because it's only one deck per round, he must have the best deck of every subsequent archetype, so we're doing pretty well, I guess.
If he doesn't play 6 Sams in the finals, if he makes it there, I'm going to be extremely disappointed.
So I'm not an expert on Dark Lords at all. All I know is that I'm pretty sure they don't care about artifacts like Sanctum, like the D-Barrier effect, and I'm pretty sure they don't care about Crystal Wing.
Yeah, they don't really care about the extra deck too much. I'm really curious to see that Predaplant monster, because I'm not too familiar with the Predaplants. So, and especially because we don't get the really, really powerful ones till later on. He summons the Nastin by pitching 2 Dark Lords, and he gets Superbia engraved, and then he has Contact to revive Superbia, so I mean, he's got a pretty solid opener. I don't know if he's going to drop Christia, though.
I mean, he hasn't used his normal. Like, against a lot of decks, you can literally just tribute summon Christian, you're good.
Yeah.
Like...
Absolutely. But yeah, you're right. I mean, the Dark Lords don't really need to use their extra deck. I mean, Superbia's an 8, or not, I think Superbia's the 8. There's ones that are 8s, and they make rank 8 plays, but, I mean, they, for the most part, just make giant boards, so they don't really do anything.
And they got, like, a Mind Control Trap, I think, right?
Yeah, I think that's one of the new cards that they have. I really want to know what that Predaplant monster does, because he has, like, Greedy Venom Fusion Dragon and stuff, and I think that probably synergizes with it, but I don't know what it does.
All right, Trading.
Ooh.
Spicy. In Windwitch. Is that a Blue Eyes?
Maybe he's playing Blue Eyes Invoked. Maybe I saw Alistair and I just assumed it was Windwitch.
Okay. Did you just assume his deck?
I did assume his deck, and I'll probably get hated for it in the comments.
Cis male, goddammit.
Yeah, so it's got to be Blue Eyes Invoked, because I just like look at the first minute, and whenever I see a card, I'm like, okay, they're playing that, but
yeah,
I guess I'm going to eat my own words on that one. So there's Alistair.
Comes down.
It's pretty good.
So he's got this chainable effect here. Yeah. I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, so each of the Dark Lord monsters has an effect that's chainable that they can pay 1,000, and they can copy the effect of a Dark Lord spell or trap engrave, and then activates it, and then it gets shuffled into the deck. So pretty much, yeah.
Oh, so he's going to Invocation, probably banish his monster in his grave, and then he can chain this to special summon it, and that should maybe fizzle it, and then he's forced to resolve the fusion from hand?
Maybe it just he would probably, because he has a dark engrave, because that's assuming TeamSamuraiX1's actually playing the dark invoked, because Kaliga is not that good of a card.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, yeah. So, you know, a dark monster that's bad, who knew? But he's probably going to go for Makaba since he's playing Blue Eyes, I imagine. But he didn't do anything, so I guess
Makaba's a bit small for this 2/6 dude.
Yeah, the Dark Lords are really big. Yeah. I don't know what's taking him so long. I feel like this should be a pretty easy decision.
Maybe he's probably just wondering, like, if he banishes from his opponent's graveyard. I mean, they're all dark, I'm assuming. Hence the name Dark Lord. But so he's pitching Lazuli.
Yeah, he finished the Lazuli, so he can bring out the...
he should be able to add back Spirit, since it's vanilla, technically, right?
Magellanica? I think that's the name of the invoked Earth Fusion. Something like that. But it's a big body, that's all that matters.
Well, it's going to be enough to get over this, dude. I'd be curious what Vexacus's deck list is like. If he's running like stuff like Valhalla and the goo.
We might get to see it when he
target one normal in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. So I feel like this Lazuli should add that back.
I don't know if there's any advantage to, because I used to play Brilliant Blue Eyes, and you kind of just want the... yeah,
he probably just wants to go for like Silver's Cry or something like that.
Yeah, Silver's Cry or Return, or just... the graveyard synergy is way better. So the Magellanica is going to probably attack the Nastin. And, I mean, pretty slow game, though. Lag
You
aside.
gotta think about the best play, you know?
This
I
is
wonder how
Sam.
many best references we'll get through by the end of this, too.
I think we're at, like, 7 right now. So. Someone in the comments needs to track how many times we make best references. Okay, so he's going to use the Nastin, pay the 1,000. He's going to use the contact, sorry.
Copy that, Reborn.
Yep. And that's going to bring back... I think he pitched another Nastin initially, if I remember his opening hand correctly.
Yeah, because he pitched the level 8 that he's got in the field, and yeah.
Yep, it's a second Nastin.
Yep.
Okay, so the attack's going to go through. Sam gets the opportunity to redeclare if he really wants to, which I don't really see the point. I guess he could maybe pop one of the 7s, so Vexacus doesn't go into a rank 7 play if he has any.
Yeah.
But...
Alright,
really
yeah,
sure.
going up for the same monster.
I can honestly say I cannot remember the last time I saw Blue Eyes invoked playing Magellanica in the extra deck.
Oh, you play it for... Well, it's for the Rapier, right?
Oh, that's true. I guess against Zodiac, I guess that makes sense.
You banish the rat, and it's, like, pretty hard to play.
Ooh, Celestial Transformation. I haven't seen that card in a while.
So I'm pretty sure this deck is like his roleplay deck, because I know Vexacus loves the Dark Lords, and his intro has him pictured as a Dark Lord. So this is a pretty serious deal for him.
It's Vexacus's dream to become a Dark Lord.
So what do you think this means in terms of rounds? Like, is Sam going to be banned from using Blue Eyes and Invoked from now on, or how's it?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. I mean, I want people to use 5... If you make it to the finals, the idea is to use 5 distinctly different decks. So,
right, so I mean, does this count as, like, a Blue Eyes deck as well as an Invoke deck?
Yeah, I mean, this counts... I mean, definitely this counts as Blue Eyes. Like, if you played, like, Brilliant Blue Eyes, no Invoked, like, that would just be stupid. Like, that's obviously the same deck. But it's... when you have something like an engine, like the Invoked engine, it's a little bit trickier to kind of say. Because there's a lot of different like things you could do with that engine potentially. But, I mean, for the most part, it's probably just going to be, like, flat out. If you used Invoked, you're done using Invoked for the rest of the tournament.
Melody pitching Stone. This is not going to go well for him.
I was going to say, that seems pretty good.
Yep.
Gets the
What
alternative.
does that Celestial Transformation actually do?
So it's a quick play spell, and it, if I remember correctly, I believe you get to... It either special summons a fairy from grave or from hand. And I hear you typing away trying to look it up right now.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Special summon fairy type monster from your hand. That monster's attack is halved and is destroyed during the end phase.
Yeah, I knew it had a drawback. I remember that, but I haven't seen that card in forever. But Vexacus just scooped. Second
Yep.
Cell alternative and all that. He knows he can't really win just with those 2 dead cards in his hand. Because unfortunately, he can't put that Christie out.
Oh, this looks good. He's got the Rhoda, he's got the Allure, and he's got Upstart.
Yeah, this looks really promising.
Should probably Upstart first.
Well, any time you draw Soul Charge and Dark Lords, you're looking really good.
Yeah.
Because you can just pitch everything, like with Ixchel for the trade-in effect, get all the cards you need. He gets an altar for res.
He's got this the altar drawn there.
Ooh, the Superbia. If only he had that in grave. That'd be so
Gets
good.
the Allure here. Chain MST on your own Allure. Yep, thanks, DevPro.
Yep, that's the best way to do it. I would get rid of Zerato here. Superbia is way better. And then it's so rough he doesn't have that Superbia in the grave. That would be so good.
Are these Dark Lord spells all hard once per turns?
Yes, they are.
Checking that text there. Okay, so he's probably just gonna bring something back, or just go for Soul Charge right off the bat.
Yes. Yep. So he gets Ixchel and Zerato, but I don't really know what he's gonna do with it because he already used his Rhoda. He has another res with the contact, but he pretty much just has to put them both in defense and pass.
That's what this deck does. It makes a board of vanillas, and that's a DD Crow.
That is a DD Crow.
So, does that fizzle Soul Charge?
No, so it'll just get rid of the one target.
Yeah.
If that fizzled Soul Charge, people would have been running that shit in hat format like crazy.
Yeah. Alright, set MST. Good to go.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Vexacus. He just needed that Superbia, because then he had the rank 8 play online. So then he could have at least made like Harbinger or like something. Okay, Sam contemplating the best play.
The best play is summon Sage.
It's the best copy of Sage. Grabbing the best copy of White Stone of Legend.
Oh, pitching it with the Galaxy Soldier.
That's
the pluses are real.
Yeah. Such a good combo.
He's just gonna scoop that guy up real quick with an Infinity.
Gets to add another Galaxy Soldier and then a Blue Eyes. Then he can pitch that.
Please have trade-in. Just like, gonna be so savage.
There's the trade-in.
He actually had it. Oh my god. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I know you
he
hate
really
this
is
deck.
the best.
I know you hate this deck, but it does some really nutty stuff.
I feel like Blue Eyes is just like, it's just become the new Evil Swarm. It's always there at some event, like in the top cut, just one, like just chilling. Pitching a White Stone. Oh my god, Sam!
Another
man as a family. No!
Oh my god, not like this.
Not like this.
So now we got the Infinity.
Is he gonna game or something? Like, is he all summon alternative? Like.
So if he has an alternative, oh no, he doesn't. Okay. I was gonna say he would just need alternative and then potentially a way to res the Blue Eyes that he pitched for trade-in, and that would have been game. Oh, there's one Silver Scry. I mean, that card's only once per turn, so we're not gonna see another one. But he had it. That's pretty good.
All right, Vexacus, you've got one turn against the set back row. You can do this.
It's okay. Blue Eyes doesn't play back row. It's a lie.
He's got the artifacts, doesn't he?
If Sam flips Shadow Imprisoning, I will just laugh.
So he's gonna use it in the end phase, but I mean that's just gonna get negated.
It's gonna get negated by Infinity, yeah.
He should have just held it for his own turn to try bait the Infinity.
I think that would have probably been the best play, because he's still gonna have a second bait on the Infinity for his next turn. He has to get through Infinity and Spirit. Oh my god.
So Infinity and Spirit, and the back row as well, since he's probably just gonna negate it.
Yeah.
Is gonna leave Vexacus on 4 cards starting his turn, and not gonna lie, seems like gonna be pretty grim here.
Yeah. If he had Soul Charge maybe now, or a way to... If he drew, like, Ixchel... Actually, yeah, if he drew Ixchel, that might not be bad.
Oh, yep, say...
Ooh!
Yeah. Ooh!
If he can bait the Infinity... I don't know. He's got Regeki now.
Regeki's a good top deck here.
But, I mean, okay, if you're Sam, though, like, let's be real. Are you really going to negate the Search spell or the Resurrect from Grave? Like, is it really that
he doesn't even
vital?
have a target for the Monster Reborn, so that's dead. So he's going to Rhoda here. He's probably going to let him Rhoda. And then, what does he add here? Like, there's the 1 to special from... It needs to discard 2, doesn't it? It discards 2 Dark Lord cards.
I would grab Ixchel here, because then you could pitch Ixchel and the Superbia and draw 2. Ooh, he's actually negating it.
So he's going to negate it.
And he's
tagging
tagging out the Spirit. That's really interesting. So Azure.
Yep.
Oh my god, that is just disgusting. So now the Regeki's dead.
Yay! Infinity is a dragon, right?
No, Infinity is a machine.
Oh, it's a machine.
Yeah, so Infinity will die.
Awkward.
But, I mean, he still has to get through this board.
Okay.
But he does have his Dorado back because of that. So, I mean, he has something, but, I mean, that's pretty much... I think that's game, because he just has to switch Azure into attack, and that's game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this was a good match, so I really... I liked this commentary of a grand total of 4 turns.
They can't all be back and forth. I'm sorry.
Tributing in the end phase, summon Blue Eyes.
Yeah, this is gonna
standby, summon
the white, or no, summon the
regular. I hope you just make some crazy XC play for like no reason.
I mean, he could just for style.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna summon Alistair.
Oh, Alistair. Yep. Could just go ham.
Well, so yeah, you definitely need a Macabre here in case he has the Speedroid Menko in his hand.
Of course. I mean, that's when I sit down at like a table at a YCS, my first thought is, that Menko.
The best Menko.
Damn.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it. Vexacus466 loses to Team Sam, moving into the next round. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next match.